Welcome to another Ferocious Friday Free-For-All, guys. It's Nate Powell, and I'm the owner of Ferocious Beard Company. Welcome to the show. It's going to be a great show. We've got Puzzley Bearded is going to be joining us in a few minutes, and he's gracious enough to give us some time, so we can't wait for him to be on the show. And it looks like today, well, Bearded Beta claims he was first, but it looks like Bearded Wolf actually came in first. So welcome to the show, guys. Good to have you here. Smelly Turtle's in the house. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Looks like we've got about 7 people on at the moment. Old Bushy Beard's in the house right now. How you doing, Bushy Beard? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for jumping in on here. Looks like Redneck Viking is dropping by to say hi. He's at work, and it's been super crazy. Man, you got to get off that Friday night. Seems like you're on that Friday night shift quite a bit, which is good. You're making money, but I'm glad you're able to jump in and say hi, brother. Brian Hershey's here. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you, man. Let's see. X Mr. Davis 4 is in the house. What's up, my bearded army? What's going on? That's going to be Ferocious Nation pretty soon. We're coming up with some ideas over here, and I've been talking to a couple of people. And if you're interested in helping out groundbreaking Ferocious Nation, definitely stick around, and we can have some conversations about that to help get the word out, spread the word, and make this community as solid as it is, expand it a little further if we want. So I think that'll be awesome. So for you, Bearded Army, there's my Rhode Island accent, Bearded Army. So good to see you, brother. Bearded Cheesehead's in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Who else is here? Big Man Bearded just jumped in. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Lenny Stuff. Yo, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Bearded Beta says his comment was before mine, thus is invalid. Twitch is in here, man. How you doing, Twitch? Good to see you, brother. All right, let's see. We've got a report from the field. Bearded Cheesehead says he just received his first Ferocious Beard Oil. Sweet oud is amazing. He had a dream that he created a pineapple oud oil, and this one hit the spot. Love it. Thank you, brother. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. I'm so glad to hear that your first experience has been so positive. Really cool to hear. So thank you so much. That's Sweet Oud. Get it over at ferociousbeard.com if you guys haven't tried it yet. Thank you. Twitch says Beard's looking on fire. Thank you. That's the new blend, actually. We took out the grapeseed and we added sunflower and castor. So it's feeling great. It's feeling super soft, actually. And I can't, if you haven't tried the new blend yet, it's just a really nice blend. It's a little bit clearer color than the more yellow that we had for the last blend. And that castor really does make a difference. And if you don't like castor, if you're allergic to castor, check out the nut-free blend, because that doesn't have castor. That's more like the original blend that we used to have. Anyway, thanks for the comment, man. Appreciate it. Let's see. Who else is going on? How's it going, Nate? All is good, Logan. It's going real good, man. It's been a long week at my day job, but it's Friday and everybody's still in good health for the most part. Everyone's fine. So that's good to hear. So I'm all in all, things are good. Let's see, Bearded Mike Watson out in Arizona. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. I know you got your hands full, and we're praying for you, brother. I hope you're doing well. I'll get with you after, but it's really good to see you on the show. Well, look who jumped in. David Rayleigh over on Facebook. How you doing, David? Good to see you. He's an old colleague of mine. David, it is really good to see you. He's a bearded brother, and he's had a beard before beards were popular. So, and thank you for the order, David. I really appreciate you, man. Thanks for jumping in on here. We're going to have a really good time. We kind of get together and just hang out. We're going to bring in a guest today, Puzzley Bearded. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to just have some fun. That's what we do here on Friday. And every Friday I try to have a new guest on just to kind of keep it going, keep it jumping, keeping the, so you don't just hear me yammering on and on. So definitely, if you haven't liked and subscribed to the YouTube channel, head over there and like and subscribe if you don't mind. And I really appreciate you jumping in on here, Dave. Bearded Beta says, is it possible to get extra castor? How much extra are you looking for, brother? We put about 15% right now, and I think about 19 to 20 is about the max that really is effective for beard oil. But what do you just want it to just ooze out of that bottle? How much more are you looking for, brother? Lonell Gleason's in here. How are you, Lonell? Thanks for jumping in on here. It's good to see you. Where are you located? We're in Texas, but I'm not sure where you're at. Let's see. Mike says it's been a really rough week. Please reach out. Mama's birthday today. Mine on Monday, so I may not be on launch tonight. Fair enough, man. I'll reach out. After the show, I'll send you a message on Instagram, and if you're around, give me a call. We'll talk. All right. Yes, Linnell, you're with Puzzley. All right. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring on Puzzley Bearded right now. So here he is. What's going on, Puzzley Bearded? How are you? Can you hear me?
Hey, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Good. All is good, man. I'm so glad you could jump in on the show tonight. Thank you for joining.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, it is blurry.
That's okay. Some of us might have been drinking a little bit, so if it's a little blurry, who cares, right? As long as you can hear you super clear, that's for sure.
Okay.
So I was going to ask you, first of all, I want to give a huge shout out to you, by the way, because if you look at his Instagram, guys, he puts on his Instagram, he is always willing to share and repost anything related to beard companies, related to the bearded community, content creators. So if you ever want somebody to help distribute what you're working on, reach out to Puzzley Bearded over there on Instagram, because he is happy to help. And I really love that about you, man, because we have such a special community in the bearded community. We're so full of positivity. And I really appreciate, you're even helping to spread the word about some of the things that I'm doing. So thank you.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. How did you get involved in the bearded community?
Back in March, actually, a little bit there. I've always had a facial hair and a beard, but I've never really grown out a beard, like to set a goal, put a year or use products. So started watching Dan C, like probably everybody.
Yep.
And got into it that way, and then just went down the rabbit hole, I guess.
Yeah, there sure are a lot of rabbit holes too. I mean, there's just so many branches in the community, whether you're looking for help and guidance. Dan C, he's a great resource for that, and he's got a lot of experience in that, and has quite a following too of people too that are able to help out too. But yeah, I mean, there's so many small batch companies out there, and everyone's looking to get the word out about their companies. So that's really cool that you're able to and willing to spread the word. If you've got a decent product and you want to help get the word out. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I try to help any way I can.
Awesome. That's really cool. Well, let's go through a couple of comments because I just want to catch up. So Beta's saying he wants to have a beard oil that has pancake batter consistency. That might be that. Wow, you're going to use like a whole bottle of wash if you use that the next day. And Lenny says, so he's got to get an ultrasound of his liver on Monday. Doctor said your enzymes are high, so you're kind of nervous. Yeah, so let's all say a prayer, give some thoughts out to Lenny for that. And you got it, brother. Absolutely. And good luck, man.
Yeah, praying for you, Lenny.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's up to you. But if you want to keep us updated on how you're doing, if you want to send me a message, I'll be happy to get it out to the community. Or if you just want to let us know next week, or if you don't, it's totally up to you. But we'll be praying for you, brother. Smelly asked, "What's up with that camera?" That's a feature, right? That's not. He put the pixelation on.
Yeah, that's what's called having a really old phone, and all you have is that.
Well, that's okay, man. It's fine. That's funny because I think we get so used to watching things in high definition, 4K, 8K, and like when you watch the TV shows back when we were growing up. Even now, it's like you look at it and like, wow, this is so blurry, but we enjoyed it when we were watching it and it was fine. So Puzzley Vision, Puzzley Vision TV. Oh man, good stuff. Let's see. Smelly asks, not beard related. Is anyone in the live audio front of house industry? No, I'm not really. I don't know if anyone else is, but I mean, I tried to do, a podcast. That's about as close as I got, and that's not even live because you're splicing and dicing things. So, yeah, Lenny says it's the alcohol filter. Yeah, by about 11 o'clock, if however long the show lasts, maybe 9:30, 10, it'll be crystal clear. Logan says those tests could show high for all kinds of reasons, especially if you drank the night before or something like that. I wouldn't stress out too much until you get the ultrasound. Yeah, absolutely. Just take it one step at a time and just don't overanalyze things. Just see what they say on Monday. Speaking of drinking the night before, I remember one time when I was in the Air Force, we used to work nights. So I worked 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. And it was, 3 days on, 3 days off, or 3 days on, 6 days off, depending on the week. And it was my last day on. And we typically went to what we called choir the last night, the last day after work. And we'd all just sit around drinking German beer and stuff like that. And then we were supposed to give blood at 8:30 in the morning. So between 6 and 8, we were like, well, let's go get a drink, a couple of beers, because what else? I mean, we didn't know any better. And so we got to the, the medical clinic about 8 or so to donate blood. And they came out after and they were very, very concerned because they thought that we had some sort of unusual illness. But it turned out is because we had a couple of beers before we gave blood. We didn't know any better. So I guess they must have ditched that vial of blood. But we learned our lesson. No drinking right before you donate blood.
No, that don't work too well.
No. Let's see. Shout out to Puzzley from Viking Beardsman. Puzzley is the real deal. There you go, Douglas. Thank you, and welcome to the show, brother.
Oh yeah, thank you very much, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man. Bearded downloads in here. The Rona caught up to you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Up there in Oklahoma. How are you holding out? Is it your whole family, or just you, or how are things up there, man? And how are you coping with that? Are you you get the mild case of it, or you doing how you doing? Sorry to hear that. Bearded Wolf, what's up, Bearded Brothers? Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. Smelly Turtle was taking body supplements and his liver test was always high. All right. Are you still taking the bodybuilding supplements? A fellow Okie. Yeah, Smelly Turtle. That's right. He is up there in Oklahoma. E-Rock's in the house. He just jumped in. Hello, gents. Good to see you, brother. I think I saw Dagan in here. Yeah, BGG Beard Reviews is here. What's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Over there in the Big D, Dallas. So Puzzley, did you get the ginger snaps yet? Did I send that to you? I think I did, but I want to just be sure.
Yeah, I got that.
All right. So if you guys don't know about it, on Tuesdays we have something called Collaboration Corner over here at Ferocious, and what it is we all get together kind of like this, and except we will you guys will give me ideas for different beard oils you want me to make, and I usually will pick 2 scents each show, and I'll make them, and then the next show I will review them and let you know what I think about it. And Puzzley Bearded over here, he came up with a scent called Ginger Snaps. It was ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla sugar, and I think it came out really good. I ended up rating it an A because it was a really unique scent that almost like eggnog is to me what it smelled like, and it blended really, really well with that cinnamon. So if you want to try something that Puzzley's created, head over to Ferocious Beard Company and get yourself ginger snaps. You'll find it under the Collaboration Corner section on the website, and use that code down there, Puzzley15, and you'll save 15% at ferociousbeard.com.
Yeah, that was a really good scent. I enjoyed that.
Oh, me too. It was unique because not that many people choose ginger, and I really think I mean, I've had that bottle for a little while, and I still had quite a bit left, and I just really like that ginger. So anytime I get a chance to make something like that, I jump at the chance because it's just so different than a lot of the things I've made.
Yeah, my girlfriend loves the smell of ginger, so I get a lot of ginger stuff.
Oh, good, good. Oh yeah, yeah. She wrote, "Ginger snap smells delicious, worth having him wear." Thank you, Lonell. Yeah, it's just a great scent. I really do enjoy it a lot. Let's see. So, okay, Bearded Download says it's just him. He can't smell or taste. You got it on Monday. Then you had some body aches, and you can't smell or taste. But you're fine. You'll be back to work on Thursday. All right, brother. We're praying for you, man. I'm glad that that was all you got, and I hope it doesn't get any worse. So, whew. I signed up to get a vaccine, but they haven't told me when it's going to be yet. But it'll probably be like a month and a half or two. We'll see how it goes. I'll take one for the team and see how it goes. So, not sure which brand I'm getting, but it'll be whatever they got out here in Texas.
I'm still nervous about those vaccines.
Yeah, they did. I know they kind of really rushed it, but I don't know. They were reviewed by, impartial peers. And so I think, who knows, it's probably going to end up being like the flu shot where you might have to get it every year and I'm sure it'll get better and better as they develop it. But it is a vaccine. It's not like a cure. You know what I mean? So like, I think it's something like 85% effective or some one's 90 and like one's 85. I think I'm not sure which brand it is out here and which one's worse or better, I should say. But I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. So,
well, good luck.
Thanks. I'll let you guys know once I hear about it. Lonell says ginger is an aphrodisiac. So you boys go on a date. The ladies will appreciate you if you wear it. So that's like, can I quote you on that, Lonell? Because that would be a great quote to put on the website. So I just might capture that and put that on. Let's see. BGG Beard Review says he lost. Oh, you lost one of your dual masks, so you had to order a few more and got them in today. Yeah. So I do have a doodle mask too, but mine fell out of the Ferocious Beast, and so I ended up having to wash it. And I haven't put it on yet because I've been wearing just those blue masks. But I really like it though. It's called mydoodlemask.com, I believe, and you can get your own. And what it is, it's a mask. It's a cloth mask, but instead of like pushing up against your face, it's long, so it hangs out over your beard, and so it'll prevent your beard from getting those, indentations that regular masks do. So I think it's a pretty, and not to mention it has a metal clasp up at the nose, so you can kind of wrap it around your nose. So it's a really decent mask, in my opinion.
They really do help you get rid of that mask beard.
It does, yeah, it really does, because it just hangs down. Like from the top, it's sealed up here, but then it hangs down and it's like a V. And, between your beard, it's sitting on your beard. It kind of goes down to like a point like this. And so it really stops that from pushing in on your face and getting that. Like every time if I go into the post office to bring in orders, I'll put the mask on. And then when I get out, I take it off and it's like, you can tell I've been wearing the mask. Let's see. Bushy has to go. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's really good to see you. And keep in touch, brother. I will
Later,
too.
Bushy.
Let's see. I think the doodle mask is, I want to say it's like $19.99. I mean, it is a little bit pricey. I know like you can get other masks on Amazon for cheaper, but this mask is made by someone, I want to say they're in I think it's Oregon, and it's a small, single owner shop, and she just makes these masks, and she's got all sorts of different prints available. And I think you can even customize one if you want. I haven't explored that yet, but you know, let me just go to the website real quick just to make sure I have it, and I'll post a link to it. My Doodle mask. Not, I think this is it. I'm sorry, I was wrong with the website. It's called My Doodle Design, and I'll go ahead and paste the link into the channel here. Here we go. There you go, David. I just pasted the link into mydoodledesign.com. And they've got all sorts of different prints available. And I can tell you just from the small time I wore mine until it fell out of the vehicle, and I ended up having to throw it in the washing machine. That's the thing too. You can throw it in the washing machine, then you can take it out and just let it air dry, and it's good as new again. So yeah, Swana, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's worth the price if it doesn't dent the beard. Absolutely, because you know it really works well, I think. Let's see. Smelly says check IG. All right, let me check my IG DM and see what's up. Oh, Smelly just did a Neon After Dark oil and butter. Do a giveaway for it, please. Awesome. Well, you know, every time someone buys something during the show, we always do a bonus giveaway. So here we go, guys. All right, so this one is sponsored by Smelly Turtle. So thank you very much for the order. And what's going to happen is we've got 11 people on right now. So let's bring up the share screen, and we're going to share this little counter here. And so there's 11 people. Actually, there's 10. I don't know. They heard there's a giveaway and they decided to leave. So I don't know what that means, but we've got 9 on YouTube and 1 on Facebook. So we'll do 1 through 5. And this is for After Dark oil and butter. So when you see the word go, I want you to type one number and one number only, please, between 1 and 5. And the first person to feed into StreamYard will be the winner. So here we go, guys. Get ready, get set, and go. All right, one number, please. Yeah, good luck. Between 1 and 5. And both on Facebook and on YouTube, you can participate. They'll both feed into StreamYard, and whoever I see as the first person to get the number we choose will be the winner. All right. All right, everybody stop, and let's see. We'll pick a number together here. So here we go. Number 1. Let's see who number 1 is. The first person to pick number 1. Let's see. 3, 3, 2. Swaysana, you are the winner. So you're going to win a Neon After Dark oil and butter. So let me just make sure, if you could send me a quick message over either on Instagram or just send a message to ferociousbeardcompany@gmail.com with your name and address, and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. So congratulations, Swaysana, and thanks again to Smelly Turtle for that. And again, that's the After Dark. So let's just take a look at that After Dark for a second. Let's see.
Yeah, congrats there, Swaysana.
All right, so After Dark. I want to tell you guys about this After Dark. So let me bring it up. Neon After Dark, I should say. So let me share my screen for one moment. Share screen. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is Neon After Dark. And again, this was from Collaboration Corner. And Smelly Turtle is the person who actually created this scent. So this is bay rum, geranium, and ginger. And it's a really good scent. That bay rum really is nice in there. It's not super strong bay rum, but when you mix it again with ginger and geranium, it just really blends well. And I rated this one an A as well. So you can order, if you do want to order this one, you can order the oil, the balm, or the butter. And again, if you do order it, use Puzzley 15 to save 15%. And then we'll get that right out to you. So.
Yeah, that sounds like one I got to try. Maybe I'll use my app so I can get entered into the giveaway.
Yeah, for sure. And like you might see, I even put that, do you have the Ferocious Beard app? Get it today. Anytime you guys make an order on the mobile app, and you can find it on the App Store, just search for Ferocious Beard Company. I'm going to enter your orders into the monthly giveaway, and you're going to win a $50 gift card if you win. And I'm going to do that every month, at least for the indefinite future, because I have a little script that'll tell me all the orders that come in through the mobile app. So I'm really trying to get you guys to download it, because I can send you guys out messages. I can send out, sales we're having, new scents we're having, things if we're going live, that kind of thing. So it really helps me get the word out. And as a result, I want to thank you guys for downloading the app. So every month you are entered to win a $50 gift card to Ferocious Beard Company. So definitely check it out. See, I'm just writing down Suesana that you won. So I will remember that later on. That's After Dark, oil, and butter. All right. What else was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to let you guys know that I've got an idea that I want to run by you guys. Something I've been thinking about doing is I've noticed like people are really kind of getting into reaction videos. Like they like to see people's reactions to things. So one thing I thought might be kind of cool is I might start doing reaction videos to reviews that reviewers leave for Ferocious products. Because I always love to watch reviews of, our stuff, and whether it's good or bad. Luckily, there really haven't been any bad ones, but it's really, I really love to watch reviews to see what people truly think of my stuff. And I was thinking about just making some reaction videos to put out there just to see if it was entertaining, if it was of interest to you. So what do you guys think about that? Do you guys think it's kind of weird, or do you think it's a good idea? Just interested in wondering what you guys say.
That sounds like a neat idea to me, Nate.
Yeah, I just thought it's like, I really haven't seen anyone else doing it. And I know people do reaction videos on like music and on whatever, different movies or TV shows or things like that. But it might be kind of neat just to see what the reaction is. Suesana says, sending a message through your website's contact form right now. Okay, awesome. Thank you, brother. And we'll get that right out. Bearded Cheesehead says, Ferocious is a must-needed company you should add to your list of companies to try. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate that. I think it would be interesting. I don't know about all these, copyright rules and laws, but everything I've read so far is that like if you're watching something and your content is like, even though you're basically playing their video, if you're commenting on it, if you're making statements or whatever, your feedback on it, I think it's okay because it's considered like fair use. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it goes. And if someone has a problem with it, then you could just delete that one or whatever. But I think it might be fun. Suesana says that's a good idea and would definitely watch that. All right, cool. Yeah, I might, if I could figure out how to make YouTube play and then me play at the same time, I'll definitely do that. Lonell said she popped out to order Puzzley his doodle mask. Oh, cool. You're getting yourself a mask. Awesome. I really like mine a lot. I need to start wearing it again now that it's clean. I'm so used I keep like a couple of blue ones in my car and I just grab it. But yeah, I need to put that back in. But it fell out of the car last time, so I'm just nervous I'm going to lose it. Brian says he likes the idea. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll definitely I'll do that, and we'll put it on YouTube and see how it goes. Well, it is now 8:30. So why don't we do a regular giveaway? That giveaway was because somebody placed an order, which we do these giveaways whenever that happens. So I think at this point we'll do a normal giveaway, which this one will be a $25 gift card to Ferocious Beard Company. And the cool thing about gift cards is it's pretty much like cash. So you can use codes like Puzzley 15 to save 15% plus use the gift card as well. So it's really cool because a lot of companies, they just give out discount codes for their prizes. So that is the code and you can only use one code. But I don't think that's good enough. I like to give out gift cards because you can literally use that as cash. So let's do that. All right, and look at that. We're losing. Oh, we're back up to 11. People must have seen that giveaway. So they're jumping back on again. But yeah, it was like it went down to 8 and now there's 11. So we will pick a number between, I guess, let me bring this, whoops, wrong screen. Sorry, I'm just getting used to all these different screens I've got up here. Okay. All right, share screen. Okay, so, well, now it's back down to 9. So let's just cut it right in the middle. We'll say there's 10 and we'll do again 1 through 5. So same rules as before. If you could type in one number, please, one number between 1 and 5. And when you see the word go, and then whatever number feeds into StreamYard first, if it's your number, you'll be the winner. Okay, get ready, get set, go. All right, let's get those numbers cranking. I see they're coming in. Let's see. Smelly says, Nate, see the comment above, please. Okay. Can you tell us about Ferocious funds, where to find them and how to use them? Yes, I can. Give me a little bit and I sure will. All right, those numbers are coming in. Someone put 87. All right. This little countdown is more of a cheat sheet for me so I can go back and refer to it if I need to. All right, so let's see, everybody stop. And let's generate a number between 1 and 5. Number 5. So number 5 is going to be the winner. Let's see who that might be. Well, I see Brian Hershey as the winner. Brian Hershey. So congratulations, Brian. You get yourself a $25 gift card to Ferocious.
Congratulations, Brian. That's a good win.
Yeah, congratulations, and thanks to everybody else for participating. Lenny asked about if there's early jumpers. I didn't see anyone jump in early, but because what happened was I start seeing them all come in at once. So, but I didn't notice on my end there were any early jumpers. And in this particular one, it looks like the winner was towards the bottom. So, yeah, you guys just try to wait till you see the word go, and then that's usually how I'll run that. So, all right, so $25 gift card, and I will send that to you, Brian. I've got your information. I'll send that to you after the show. So, congratulations. All right. So, someone asked about Ferocious funds. Where to find them and how to use them. Yeah, absolutely. So Ferocious funds are basically, let me just remove this and then share the desktop for a second. Share screen, share. Okay. So on the website, if you go to the bottom right, you'll see that little thing that says Ferocious Funds. And there's a little, it's like a black logo there. Oh, let's see if you can see it. Oh, you know what? My screen thing is in the way. So let me just get rid of that screen for 1 second. Okay, there we go. Bottom right, and on the mobile app, it's like the same thing. You're going to see a black ring with the Ferocious Funds on it. So it's at the bottom of the screen. It's a little star. It's a little black circle with a white star. And if you click on that, then what happens is you basically sign in. And once you sign in, then you can get different points for the different purchases you make. And you can also refer people, and they'll get a 15% off coupon, and you get a $10 off coupon. So it's really worthwhile. So ways to earn, if you click on it, it'll say, like, if you sign up, you get 50 Ferocious Funds. You get 5 funds for every $1 spent. If you share anything on Twitter, Facebook, or like on Facebook, you'll get funds. And then also, if you celebrate a birthday, you'll get 50 funds. And so it's just a way to just kind of build up every time you buy something. When you're logged in, you will get rewards. So let me see. If you go to customer service and Ferocious Funds rewards, it'll tell you more about it. The cool thing is, though, if you use it to refer a friend or somebody to Ferocious, they get a special code and they'll save 15%. And again, you'll get $10 off to use that Ferocious on purchases over $25. And so, like, here's the amounts. Like, if you have this many funds, this is what you get. So like 50 is $1.25. 500 is $12.50. 1,000 is $25. And I'm looking at ways to make that even more rewarding. But it's basically a way to save some money by using your points. And some of you that have already purchased things may already have points that you just may not be aware of. So you can unlock all your points by clicking in that Ferocious Funds and logging in. It will show you like how many points you have and that kind of thing. So I hope that answers your question. Let me just catch up on some messages here. Oh, Smelly, you said, yeah, different devices stream at different speeds. Sometimes your comments are 10 seconds ahead of the video. Yeah, that is a problem. Do you ever see that yourself, Puzzley, when you're on yours? Like the comments are behind or the video's behind?
Sometimes. My phone's usually pretty much right on with the video.
That's good. And I watch it through StreamYard, so I don't have it running in the background on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube, just because it would just be like I'd hear the audio from that, and it's just easier to just listen to one audio stream. Dagan has a few funds. That's an understatement, probably. Let's see. You're back. Did you miss anything good? Oh, you missed the whole show, Mike. No, we're just having fun talking. We did a couple of giveaways, and we've been kind of bouncing around between 8 to 12 people off and on. So you're fine. We're just hanging out. 10 giveaways, Logan said. So much you want to try. If you do it all at once, you'll be broke and divorced. But you know what? One of those things you could buy is the women's body butter. And maybe that'll soften the blow a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially with Valentine's Day coming up, I think I'm going to have like a 50% off sale on the women's body butters, just because I think that'll be good. So it's already the 5th. So that means, yeah, this weekend I'm going to make the women's body butters 50% off through next Friday, the 12th, I think. That way you'll have time to order some for your significant other. And maybe I'll do the same thing with the beard butters too. So we'll see. You'll see tomorrow when I reduce, I'll definitely do the women's body butters and maybe the beard butters too.
Oh, those women's body butters are nice. My girlfriend Linnell, I bought her one and she loves it.
Thank you. Yeah. They're really. It's mostly shea butter with some lanolin, and they're really moisturizing. And the only thing I wish that. Oh, well, here, look at this. We got another order came in. So that means we're doing a bonus giveaway. We always do bonus giveaways anytime we get an order during the show. All right. So let me see. Let's see who we have the pleasure of thanking for this order. It's Smelly Turtle again. Let's see. All right. So this particular one, this one is not a well, no, we're still going to do a giveaway. But this particular order that was just purchased for Neon After Dark, Puzzley, this one's going to you. So we'll be sending you this one. Thank you, Smelly Turtle, for that. So Puzzley, this one's going out to you. Let me just write that down. And we're still going to do a giveaway because it was an order. And that's what we do. If we get an order during the show, we do bonus giveaways.
Thank you, Smelly Turtle.
Okay, let's see. All right, so 10 people here. We've got that. Let's see, what do we have? It was set up for 1 through 5 before. So let me just stop share and then go back to the other app. All right, so don't worry about that number 5 that's on there now. That was from the last giveaway. So there's 11 people here. So let's change it up to 1 through 6. And when you see the word go ahead and enter a number between 1 and 6, please. All right, let's see. Yeah, and he says, "You're welcome, sir. Enjoy, and thanks for being here tonight." Yeah, thank you. Really appreciate it, man. Hey, Andrew Carlisle's here. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Thanks for jumping in. All right, let's get the countdown going. All right, everyone stop. And let's pick a number here. Number one. Let's see who the first person to pick, if anyone, got number 1. Let's see, 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, 3, 6, and 4. No number 1, so let's respin this. Number 5. No number 5. 4, 4, 3, 2, 3,
Nobody.
3, 4. Try again. Number 2. Old Lenny stuff. He's getting himself a $25 gift card.
Congratulations, Lenny.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Lenny. Thanks to everybody else for participating in that one as well. And thanks, Smelly Turtle, for that, man. You're really the purchaser of the day here. So thank you, sir. That's awesome. So I've been thinking about trying to really boost up the kind of the ambassador slash affiliate program here. I really need to, formalize it more, I think, in order to have it be really kind of tie into this whole Ferocious Nation idea that I'm thinking about, which is really helping to get the word out about Ferocious, spreading the word, and rewarding people who are spreading the word. So if anyone at all is interested in being a part of that, I'm going to be doing some really heavy duty thinking about it this weekend, and reach out to me because I certainly could use all the help I could get. And I really appreciate every bit of help I get, whether it's just, if it's an idea you guys have, or if it's, if really anything. Hey, I think you should advertise this on your website. Someone mentioned, I didn't even realize you had those Chicago combs, because you don't really see it until you start to really drill into the website. And it's a great point. Yeah. I mean, so we do have Chicago combs, but I don't think that many people really know about it. So it's like little things like that where I know that there's an interest, but, when I work on like 100 things, I'm bound to miss 500 more. So anything you see that you think would help to make us even better, let me know, because I'm all ears. I really do appreciate you guys for everything you do to help with great ideas. There's too many people to thank. There's so many of you that give me great ideas. So I really am humbled and thankful for you.
Yeah, I ordered my Chicago comb through you.
Yes, you did. And I think you might be the first person to order one. What do you think of it?
Oh, I love it. It really does a nice job on my beard. I got the number 8.
Yes, that's my favorite one, because it's like the longer one with a handle on it that's on the side. And I've got the 8 and the 7, which is more like a pick, but I love that 8 as well.
Yeah, I was using the pick. I was not the Chicago comb one, but I was using a pick before that. Now I'm using that 8, and I really love it. Yeah,
definitely. It just holds in your hand so well, and the bristles, like your beard seems almost really similar to mine as far as probably at least the length and maybe even the coarseness or thickness of it. Like I see some people, their beards are more thin and they just blow around in the wind. Mine doesn't really do that very much, but that comb just goes through it real easily.
Mine blows in the wind. I can do a little beard shake with it.
Well, let me see if I can. Let me see. Nope, it's just my head shaking. Yours might be a little longer than mine, I think.
Yeah, I've been growing mine since last March. So,
oh wow,
in March it will be a year.
Okay, so I've been growing, but I've trimmed it periodically. So I'm trying not to trim the length though anymore. I'm trying to just trim any stray hairs out there. See, Logan asked, have I been thought about doing an emu baseline? More companies are doing that now. I have not, Logan. I know some other companies are doing that, but I'm just not really. I like the core carrier oils that we're using, and I think if I were to do an emu baseline, then essentially I would have a second tier, like a higher price tier of beard oils. And my whole goal is to keep my prices at a price that I think is affordable by the majority of our customers. But I think if I were to have an emu baseline, it would basically boost that price up. And I want to make sure that what I'm selling are things that are priced in a way that I think, isn't going to be like out of reach for most of our customers. Not most, but some of our customers. You know what I mean? I just want, because then people start thinking, well, this line is better than this line, when it really, I don't think is. I think it's just emu oil is very expensive. So based only on that, I would have to raise the price, but it doesn't mean the quality is better.
Yeah, this new blend of yours is really good. I've got it in beard now, had it in all day. It works great.
Thank you. I think I was a skeptic of castor oil initially, just because, well, for one, I didn't like the scent of castor oil on its own, but I just thought when I was first starting my company, I was like, well, maybe it's overblown castor oil. But then I started letting people, choose it for, as an option if they wanted. But the more and more I've been using it, I've become convinced it really does make the beard grow thicker over time, and I really do like it a lot now. So thank you. I'm glad you can feel the difference between the old and the new.
Yeah, I like this new blend. I really do.
Awesome.
I like the old blend too.
Yeah, the old one was, it's definitely a little bit thinner. And it is kind of like a thin to medium weight anyway. But I do like using sunflower oil just because you get a little bit more shelf life from the sunflower oil versus the grapeseed oil we had before. And I think the castor, just more people were asking for castor than not asking for it. So it just made sense for me to just make that the default.
Yeah, and it also seems like grapeseed oil is like the shunned carrier oil of the beard community right now too.
Yeah, and believe me, guys, there's absolutely nothing wrong with grapeseed oil, especially the way we were doing orders on demand, really. And even like when you order like one of the so if you order one of my regular blends that I make, I may have like 4 or 5 that I make at a time. So that way, when you order it, I can quickly grab it off the shelf here and ship it out. But anytime you guys order like a collaboration corner scent, those are all made after you order it, because I just can't predict which ones will sell and which ones don't. So, but grapeseed oil has a shelf life on its own between 6 to 8 months. And all the other carrier oils have a shelf life of 1 year. So right away, by removing grapeseed oil, I'm extending the shelf life of the oil by about, well, I mean, you could argue, 4 to 6 months, but I feel like if one of the carrier oils has a shorter shelf life, but the other 3 in there, I think as you're blending it, I think it does boost the shelf life a little, probably to about 8 months on the grapeseed oil. So, so right away, you're going to get a little bit longer shelf life just by not having the grapeseed oil. But it is a good oil, though.
No, I didn't have the problems like everybody else did in their beard.
No, I mean, all that other stuff about, I can't even remember what was said other than the shelf life. Do you recall, was it, were people saying it was drying out beards or something?
Yeah, making them crispy feeling and drying it out. They had the grapeseed oil. Definitely was like one of the front carriers, like in the list. But I never personally had problems with that, but I've seen a lot of people mention it.
And that may be true if depending on what you're blending it with. But I think, I think if I've never experienced that too with our oils, dried out beard, and we've used grapeseed since 2017. But I think, it was around a 25% blend of each. So I think, 75% of it was not grapeseed oil. So that probably could have been the reason why it doesn't feel dried out.
Yeah.
Bearded Dragon, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Hey, Bearded Dragon.
So let's see. I gave a shout out to you before, and I'm going to paste this link. Whoops, if I can. Marvin, aka Bearded Dragon, he was nice enough to do a video review of Fetish, which is one of my favorite scents, and it's actually one of our most popular scents. And if you guys have not seen it yet, head over to that link when you get a chance that I just posted, or check out Bearded Dragon on YouTube, and he's got a review of Fetish, and it's just a really great review, and I really can't thank you enough for taking the time out of the day to make a review. So thank you, sir.
Yeah, he does a good job on his videos.
Oh yeah, I love the dragon breathing fire, and the background you've got is just really nice. And you weren't here earlier, but I had mentioned that one of my ideas I want to do And I actually tested it tonight, but for whatever reason, it didn't capture the audio, only the video. But I actually watched your video and I recorded myself watching it because I'm going to be starting a like a reaction video to reviewers that review Ferocious Beard products. And I wish the audio had captured, but it didn't. It captured your video, but not the audio. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. But I'm going to start doing that. So look for that to drop as the first one I do. And I hope you don't mind. It's all in good fun. And if anyone has any issues, let me know and I'll be happy to, remove the video. But I just think it would be kind of interesting to get my take on what you think of my products. So.
Just to let anybody in the chat know, if there are any messages to me, I can't see them.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. I'll just post these up here when I see them.
Hey, Vado.
That is, yes, Puzzley. What's up, Vado? Good to see you, man. That almost, well, no, I was going to say that almost looks like Tiki's picture in the picture, but not really, not quite. Now that I look a little up closer. Logan says he's never had an oil go rancid. I think it'll start to lose its scent before it goes rancid. Yeah. I mean, I had a couple of oils that I had from last year from the farmer's market that I just threw away. I threw not a couple of, probably about 50 oils that I threw away just because they had been ready for the farmer's market. But since I'm not doing farmer's market, they just sat there. And so I just chucked those about 2 weeks ago. That was a heavy trash bag.
Yeah, I haven't owned any oils long enough for them to go rancid yet.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can tell too, because like it'll just have this dull smell, a very dull smell. Like it doesn't smell like nasty other than it just smells like it's like if you ever smelled just pure castor oil on its own.
Yeah.
Kind of a scent like that is what I feel like it starts to smell like. And it shouldn't. If it smells anything like that, it should always smell fresh. It should smell more like there shouldn't really be any scent of the carriers. You should only be smelling the scent of the fragrance or essential oils. So, and yeah, Dragon says he loves me some fetish, brother. Good, man. I hope you're so by the way, your transmission, what's going on with that? Because you had mentioned in the video that you dropped a transmission. So I hope that wasn't so I hope you didn't seriously lose your transmission, but that's pricey.
I haven't tried the fetish yet. It's another one I'm gonna have to try.
It's really good. I think it's definitely kind of a unique smell. It doesn't smell like cigarettes or anything, but it's just got that nice smoky scent from the Texas cedar wood, and it has fireplace embers, so it's got like a little bit of a sweet burn smell to it, and of course clove, which was popular back in the 80s and 90s, like those clove cigarettes people would smoke.
Yeah.
And then cedar leather, so it has that leather scent to it too, so it just really works out well.
And that's probably the reason why I haven't tried it yet. I'm allergic to cedar.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can use the fragrance oils that are cedar, but not any essentials.
Okay. And for that is actually essential oil for Texas cedar wood. So yeah. I wouldn't recommend that one then. Let's see. Logan says, I think that's just the scent fading when it smells like that, Nate. Could be wrong. That could be. Although even if it's the scent fading, it's like once you get the scent in there, you can't get it out. So yeah, if it starts to smell like that, I would just get rid of it. So Smelly says, thanks for being such an amazing member of the community. You're truly appreciated, sir. Well, thank you. I really appreciate you guys all for what you do for Ferocious too. I mean, you guys, I don't think you guys you can't possibly imagine how every order that you guys place with me helps our family out with, all the little extras that are important, I think, for when you've got kids and stuff. And it's really, we're not going to be millionaires, and that's cool. We're just doing this because we love it. And like every bit that you guys do really help us immensely. So thank you very much. So Dragon says they dropped your transmission and going to try to get it back on the road next week. All right. Well, good. Boy, that's what kind of vehicle do you have, by the way? It's not a Tahoe, is it? Because that's what I have. I just hope. I always get worried about, things like that. Fetish is amazing. That's what's in Beard. Awesome, Brian. Thank you, sir. All right, we've got 11 people here. So I'm trying to think of any other things going on. So again, we've got Valentine's Day coming up. So starting tomorrow, so we're going to do half price butters, half price women's body butters, and let's do that for the beard butters too. Half price beard butters too.
Okay. You got good butters too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love the butters we have. They really, condition your beard really well. In fact, you can even, there's no beeswax in it, but you can even use it just because of the fact that the shea butter, the coconut oil, what am I talking? No coconut oil, shea butter and lanolin. So the lanolin is what really kind of, if you ever see lanolin on its own, it's kind of like almost like honey, but thicker. And so when you melt it down with the shea butter, when it hardens, it's kind of got that honey mixed in with the shea butter. So it's not like pure lanolin anymore, but it really kind of helps shape that beard into place. So you can really use it to hold it if you need, if you don't want the beeswax.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Bearded Dragon says, right now you're at your mom's. Your brother passed Wednesday night. Oh, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, brother. Really, I'm so sorry. He was on the road when he passed and no insurance money, so the family's trying to figure stuff out. Boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm praying for you, man. Let's see. Logan said transmission's going out in his Wrangler. And you had a Dodge Ram 3500. That's a powerful vehicle right there. Well, hey, Dragon, if you ever want to talk, man, just reach out to me. I'll be happy to give you a call. We can just talk, vent, whatever you want to do. All right, let's see. Well, it's just about 9 o'clock. And let's see. Trying to think about, with respect to the orders that you guys place on the mobile app, what's going to happen is every month I'm doing a $50 giveaway on the mobile app, and any orders that come in through the mobile app, I'll keep track of those orders. And on the last Friday of the month, on the Ferocious Friday free-for-all, we're going to do together, like transparency. You guys can see, we'll put all the numbers, like the order numbers that came in through the mobile app, and then we'll put them into like this virtual spin the wheel. And then we will spin the wheel, and whatever order number comes up, I will know who placed that order, and they will win a $50 gift card. And it's going to be easy to send it out to them too, because they've already placed the order, so I'll know who it is. Now, because, for legal purposes, I have to have a way for you guys to enter without purchasing anything. And so I've got the rules on the website, whereas if you want to enter the giveaway and you don't want to purchase anything, what you could do is you send a letter to the Ferocious Beard Company, and I've got the address on the website, and you just put in that, your name, your address, and your email address, and the month for which you're entering the giveaway. Send me a letter. I have to have it by the last Thursday before the last Friday of the month, so I can count it in the in the giveaway. So if it's not there by Thursday, then all bets are off for that month. You'll have to do another one for the next month. because you know, I want you guys to be able to enter without having to purchase something. But the whole point of this is to try to encourage people to download the app too, so you can do it either way. So I hope that makes sense. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Happy to explain further, or you know, let you know how it works.
And that app's real sharp too.
Thank you. I'm starting to get the hang of it, like how to use it more. For some reason, like it wasn't picking up on a couple of things. It wasn't picking up on some of the collections I had, like I had to manually add it. And I reached out to another company who uses an app too, and they said, yeah, they have to enter everything manually too. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll try that. And that was the best help I got. I got more help from, I'll give him credit too, Chesapeake Beard Company. I reached out to Gary, and he uses that company's app too, and it's a great app. And he gave me 5 minutes of information that was much more than the technical support for the app. So thank you, Gary.
Hey, Nate.
Yes, sir.
Talk about giveaways. I can't do it on my phone right now, but can I give away a bottle of my ginger snaps? Pay for it when I get done with this stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. So let's do a bottle of Ginger Snaps beard oil, and this is a essentially a custom oil. It's a collaboration corner scent. It's ginger, nutmeg, cinnamon, vanilla, sugar, and it's called Ginger Snaps. And it's a great scent. So Puzzley's been kind enough to offer up a giveaway. So let's do that. We're going to do a giveaway for Ginger Snaps beard oil. All right, so there are 14 people here now. I'm always curious. Yep, everyone's on YouTube now. So we got 14 here on YouTube. So we'll pick a number between 1 and 7. That 2, don't worry about that number 2. That was from the last giveaway. So when you see the word go, if you could pick a number between 1 and 7, and if your number comes up first, you're going to win a bottle of Ginger Snaps. Here we go, guys. Get ready. Get set. And go. All right.
Yeah, good luck. You guys are going to like this scent if you like nutmeg or eggnog, definitely.
Oh, yeah. It's like eggnog to me. It's great. I rated it an A. I wrote down very interesting and very good. Ginger is faint but noticeable. The nutmeg is very nice and blends well with the cinnamon. The warm vanilla sugar keeps it warm. All right. So we get these numbers coming in. So let's bring the timer up. All right, so everybody stop. Let me stop down so that way to make a line in the sand. Oh, stoop. I put stoop, not stop. Stop. There we go. All right, so let's pick a number now between 1 and 7. Number 1. Number 1. Let's see who was the first person to get number 1. See, 7, 4, 5, 6, 6, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2. Deliberately Bearded. You, sir, are the winner of Ginger Snaps. So congratulations.
Way to go, Ron. Congratulations.
Yes, absolutely, Ron. Just type this in, Deliberately Bearded. All right, so I will send you a bottle of Ginger Snaps. I've got your information, so I will go ahead and send that off to you this weekend. So congratulations, and thanks to everybody else for participating in that one. And thank you, Puzzley, for offering that up.
Oh, no problem.
I'll tell you, our community is just amazing, so you guys rock. So what time is it where you're at?
It's 10:11.
Okay. Where are you located? I forget what state you're in.
New York.
Oh, right. Okay, that's right. Yes, New York.
My wife lives real near 60. I live in the 607 area code, so I live near Williams, 607 Beard Care.
Yes. Have you met with him yet? Like actually in person?
Yeah, Yeah, I bought oil and butter off of him and met him in person when I bought it.
I thought so because I think he put it on his Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real great guy. He was on the show maybe 2 months ago, and I just think he's like he's another hardworking guy. He's always busy.
Yeah, well, your show's the one that I figured out about him, and once I heard that he was from 607 area code, I was like, oh, I gotta.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I mean 607 Beard Care, like that's a great name for that. Bearded Bottle wasn't ready. Can we re-roll? You'll have to tune in next Friday. And every time you place an order on the mobile app, you will be able to be entered into the monthly giveaway for a $50 gift card too for Ferocious. So that's every order that comes in on the mobile app for that month. So Tiki, what's up, man?
Hey, Tiki.
What's going on? You doing all right, Tiki? Well, that's all pretty much I have for this week. I'm trying to think of any other things going on. Again, we're going to try to work on getting this Ferocious Nation started. So if anyone's interested in volunteering, helping, I'm sure there'll be beard oils involved, pizza if you're in the Fort Worth area and stuff like that. So we'll figure something out. And I know that once all this COVID stuff is over, I do want to have like a big party for in the DFW area for people that are in the area, just to kind of get together and just meet each other in person, wherever that happens to be, whether it's a park or my backyard. I don't know yet. We'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting out there to meet people in real life again. Yeah. And like when we're from the Northeast originally, so every couple of years we'll take a road trip up to Rhode Island and Connecticut, and so for sure when we're up there, we'll let you know too, and we'll New York is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from well, it's probably 5-6 hours maybe, depending on what part of New York, but a 607. I mean, yeah, it's not super far.
Yeah, it's an hour north of Scranton, outside of a town called Binghamton, New York.
Yes. Okay. There was Binghamton, New York. So when I used to fly a small plane, I used to be on a website called studentpilot.com, and they have these like radar things all over the place. They're called ADFs, Airport Direction Finders, and it's basically like you tune in your radio and it points to wherever that is. And there's one in Binghamton that one guy could never find. He'd fly over, he'd never see it. So I don't know if it's hidden or what, but that's the one thing I remember about Binghamton is apparently it's hard to find the beacon.
Yeah, I used to drive big truck, trailer, and I would tell people I live outside of Binghamton, New York, and they'll be like, where? Then I would mention a bar that this area was famous for. And they go, oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah. And I'm sure being a trucker, which I've always thought would be a really cool job to have, like, because I know you're on a schedule, but in a way, it's also freedom. Like you're out there on the open road, and you can just see so much.
Oh, yeah, it was beautiful being out there.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
The only time I got to see your beautiful state
is driving, right?
Yeah, I've only driven through it a few times. I've always wanted to move to Texas. I have a fascination with Texas.
I love Texas. Barb's not so crazy about Texas, but that's okay. I mean, it is different than New England, that's for sure. And I like the fact from a business point of view, I like Texas a lot because it's easy to run a business from Texas. We're right in the middle of the country. So if you place an order, it's going to go out and get pretty much anywhere pretty quickly. But I do wish the ocean was closer. I mean, it's like 6 hours just to get down to the Gulf,
Yeah.
But you know, the weather's. I like the hot weather. I don't really like snow, other than maybe to see it once or twice a year, and I haven't seen it now in about 10 years. But I don't have to shovel, which is fine.
Well, I can pack up some of the snow I got outside right now and send it down to you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like today I had the windows open and I was in a t-shirt. It was probably 60 degrees in the backyard when I got off work. So, um, so yeah, I do like the hot weather. And I like the people. I mean, I like the people in the Northeast too, but generally people are pretty friendly around here. And I don't know, I just like it.
Yeah, but see, everything's bigger in Texas. Even your bugs, they can pick you up and carry you away.
Yeah, no, you're right. We've got those huge, like they're like these hornets or something that come out, or wasps or something in the summertime, and they're gigantic. Some of them, like you almost expect them to grab a fly swatter from you and just try to hit you with it. I mean, they're huge.
Yeah, but the few times I drove through Texas, I stopped Dallas and outside of Dallas and stuff, and
Yep.
I liked it. But being out, you can't see my mug that well, but I'm a Washington football team. Got to use the right thing, not what they really are. Thing. And I used to go by, the Dallas Stadium and get on the CB and go,
I bet. That Cowboy Stadium, you can. It's AT&T Stadium. Like you can see that all the way from off of 35W, which is the main highway that goes straight through Fort Worth, and
yeah,
I'm near a place called Alliance, which is like a outdoor. It's a shopping center basically. But if you're there, you can look 13 miles away and see the top of that stadium. It's just a massive stadium.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. When I drove truck, it wasn't AT&T Stadium. It was before they built that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know exactly where that old one was because they've imploded it since then. But it was still. I moved here in 2007, and it was kind of like a really crappy highway. Actually, it's like really thin roads right there, and it's like you had Cowboy Stadium right there, and it was like right in your face though on the highway because it was like right off the highway.
Yeah.
But yeah, they imploded that one. They built AT&T Stadium, which is massive. They call it the Death Star, and they've got this huge, gigantic screen. The people, I've never been to an NFL game, but the people that have been there to watch football, they say that they end up just watching it on that big TV screen just because you can't help but not look at it. It's so big.
Yeah, they put that Jumbotron in there, and I remember the first time they do a kickoff where the guy hit it with the football. It's like, yeah, you didn't think of that one, did you?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they raised it a little since then, but I don't know if it's happened since then. But yeah, you're right. I do remember that. Yeah, Cindy says Texas barbecue at your party. Hell yeah, Cindy. That's what I'm talking about. Brisket, some smoked chicken, some ribeyes. Definitely. Stuffed crust from Pizza Hut. Yeah, stuffed crust from Pizza Hut is actually good. I do like that. I do like that stuffed crust, but I like local chain, like not chains, but like local. Like there's a place I go to around here called Pizza Buzz. It's just like a hole in the wall, local pizza. Like I love local stuff,
Yeah, I'm the same way. I like my local pizza shops.
Yeah, and you in New York, you're lucky because I mean, New York, New England have some great small, just pizza places. Like there's some Greek pizza places I remember. I remember, they weren't like here. You get a lot of the chains, Little Caesars and Domino's, which I don't know. They changed their formula at Domino's a few years ago. I used to like the Domino's from back before they changed it, but then once they changed it, I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't like it after they changed that. Whatever they did, I don't know what they did, but it just doesn't taste right anymore.
No, it's yeah, you're right. That's exactly it's skunked to me. Let's see. Lenny asks, he says he likes the shirt you're rocking. Thank you. Yeah, this is one of the Remember Everyone Deployed shirts. This is support our troops. And on the back is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's the RED shirt.
Okay.
So thank you. I don't know. I have like maybe just a couple of these shirts left actually, but I think I might want to try to make another run of these shirts if I can, because I really do like it. Oh, we got Cindy asking, how hot does it get during a Texas summer? It will usually get to about, in the DFW area, it'll usually get up in the heat of the summer, in the middle of the summer, probably 114, something like that, 115. Now, it's not super humid in DFW. As you get further south, like to Austin, San Antonio, Houston, it gets worse and worse, muggy. But DFW, it does get hot, but it's seriously not super muggy. It's a little muggy, but not that much.
It's a dry heat.
Mm-hmm. It's a dry heat for sure, yeah. And now, like this, we never had a house with a pool, which if you do move to Texas, try to get one with a pool, because this one actually does have a pool, which is why we moved here. It's a smaller house, but it's got a pool, so I'm good with that. I just can't wait to jump in it. What's going on there, Amrit? Good, man. Everything's good. Glad to see you here. Thanks for jumping in. All is good. Can I add Caster? Yeah, so Caster, here's the beautiful thing now. Caster is now the default. So there will be Caster in your blend of ginger snaps. So New England has a typical thin crust New York City pizza. They do. Actually, you can get a New York City style pizza, but I will say usually the pizza places that I've been to up in New England were more like, they were a little thick, but not like Chicago style thick. They were just a little thicker than thin crust. But the thing is, they loaded it with fresh cheese, pepperoni, veggies, whatever you want on it, and then they put more cheese on top of it. So like it went all the way to the crust, which a lot of times the pizza places, they'll just kind of, as you get closer to the crust, the pizza gets thinner and thinner. But up there in New England, usually it goes all the way to the crust. So I do miss that.
Yeah, that's how I make my home pizzas. All the way to the end of the crust, and I put the cheese on top of the toppings.
Yes, that's how you do it. Yeah, absolutely. And you can tell when it's real good cheese too. It just has that. It's smoother. It's just got that taste that's just awesome. So Bearded, he's Deliberated Beard's got a live stream in a few minutes. Thanks, Nate. Thanks, Puzzley. Appreciate you. All right, man. Thank you so much for jumping in. Good seeing you, Ron. You missed New York and New Jersey. Yeah, Barbara and I were talking about how, and she mentioned like she always wanted to live in New York City as she was younger. But now, she thinks like that wouldn't be something she'd want to do anymore. But she does miss like going to Broadway shows and stuff. We used to go like maybe once or twice a year. We'd go from Rhode Island to New York to watch some Broadway shows, just because it was an experience. We didn't have kids then, and it was just a good time.
Where about in Rhode Island did you live, Nate?
So I grew up in both Cranston and Providence.
Okay.
So, I went to mostly I went to Cranston schools, and then let me see. We moved to Providence to my grandfather's old house, and I'm sure the statute of limitations has expired. So I'll say this, but I ended up finishing my final year in Cranston, even though I lived in Providence, because they gave me a waiver to let me finish in the Cranston school, since that was the school I had gone to. But so I'm a Cranston East graduate. Thunderbolts is our mascot. So and then my wife and I bought our first house in Warwick.
Okay.
So that's like right near the airport.
Yeah, I drove through Rhode Island so many times.
Fast, right? It's like 40 minutes.
Well, my dad's from Cape Cod.
Oh, nice.
To get from here to there, we used to go through Rhode Island and Providence before they put the thruway up on the top of it. Well, the connection that we have now from where I live to the thruways, and now we just go up that way and go up the thruway to Cape Cod.
All right. Let me bring up a map real quick because they used to call Providence the armpit of New England. And if you look at a map, I think it becomes pretty clear why. Yeah, so let's see. I wonder if I can share this. Share screen. All right, so here's Cape Cod. And then you got Providence right here. And so that looks like someone, flexing their arm. And where does Providence sit? Right at the armpit. So that's why they called it the armpit of New England.
Yeah. I grew up going up to Cape Cod every summer of my life. I love it there.
Yeah. Oh, it was beautiful. When we used to go out to Cape Cod, sometimes we would go as far as usually Barnstable area, but every now and then we drive all the way out to Provincetown, which is the very tip. And it was nice.
My grandparents lived in Yarmouth.
Okay.
And we traveled all over there. I think I've been to every little town, and
I think it's called Yarmouth.
Yarmouth. You park your car in the parking lots.
Yeah. I'm gonna drive my car to Yarmouth and park. And then when I did have my little plane, I had a little 2-seater, and I used to fly from, let's see, Smithfield. There's a little airport called North Central Airport. Well, there it is, North Central Airport, which is right there. And I used to fly out to the Cape. So, you just go straight out this way. And then I would just go right across here. I go up to about 3,500 feet and just go right over the Cape Cod Bay and just land in Provincetown. And it was awesome, but got kids now, can't afford that anymore.
You ever been out to Nantucket or Martha's Vineyard?
I did go to Martha's Vineyard once before. We flew out there, but we used to go to Block Island a lot because that was just straight off the, right off the coast of Rhode Island. So that was always fun.
Well, Martha's Vineyard's where they filmed Jaws.
Yes, that's right. But for some reason, Martha's Vineyard, I think they had a landing fee there. Every time you'd land, you'd have to pay a fee. So I think we were trying to be on a budget. So when we landed in Block Island, it was free. You'd park at the airport, and you could just take a little. You could walk actually to where everybody was hanging out at the beach and stuff. So we just would walk down, probably about a 15-minute walk from the airport.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really nice. It was gorgeous to fly out there.
Yeah, it's beautiful countryside.
Yeah, and then Newport, you've got Newport, Rhode Island. You get all the mansions over there that you can fly past. Lighthouses. There's an old town called Galilee, which really was basically kind of did you ever see The Perfect Storm? It was kind of like a town like that where it was a fishing community. So you had a lot of those fishing boats, and they'd go out of Galilee out to the Atlantic and go fishing, and then they come back, and that whole town smelled like fish.
Oh, geez.
But it was nice though. It was right next to a beach, and it was cool. So yeah, Amrit had said, "Is it true castor will make a fairly thin beard look a little bit thicker?" I think it will basically. The thing about castor is it coats every single strand of hair. Once you put it in, if you use a brush or comb, it will distribute across literally every single strand of hair. So it will glisten a little bit, which can, make it look a little bit not shiny, but just healthy looking.
Yeah.
But over time, I think it also will help the roots develop more and grow better. So over time, it can get thicker, but it's not going to just instantly make it be thicker.
I know it's blurry, even you can't see too well. I actually do have a thinner beard than I have castor in now. So does it look thicker?
Yeah, it looks thick. Yeah, it does to me from here. And then you said you've been losing so many hair strands lately. I've noticed too, like depending on like if I over comb my beard, it seems like more hairs will come out. If I don't put in beard oil as often as I should, sometimes it gets drier, obviously, and then that will, cause it to get drier, and then that could lead to hairs falling out. But I've also noticed, like as many times as I look at the sink and I see hairs, or I'll look at my shirt and there'll be some hairs, I think there's more hairs growing in its place too. So I don't feel like it's losing. Yeah. But all right. Well, does anybody else have any questions for us? Or any other questions? We got 8 of us here now. All right. Well, Puzzley, thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming in here, Edward. And I can't thank you enough for your spending an hour and a half with us.
Okay, no problem. And anytime you want me back, I'm more than happy to come back, Nate.
Thank you so much. All right. And let's see. The Neon After Dark, we'll get that over to Puzzley. And then, so I'll get that over to you. And then, awesome. Thank you guys so much for jumping in on the show tonight. Happy Friday night. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you hopefully next Friday. And then, of course, Collaboration Corners the first Tuesday of every month.
Yep.
All right.
See you.
See you now. Bye-bye.
Bye.